Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Skyrim Special Edition. Let's continue. So we're working through this area full of afflicted people who are afflicted with a disease and they're vomiting up green goo. Let's see, I guess there's actually nothing in this place, it's just a room. And we're here to kill the person who brought the afflicted here, and let's see, this guy Orchinder has gone down to the aerodrome. He believes the old Dwemer medicines machines down there will help him commune with the blighted lord. I don't know if the blighted lord might be the same guy that we're working for, Periite, who told us to go kill this guy because he was supposed to, I think, make these guys spread the plague, because this is some Daedric demon god of plagues. That is strange. Running into 3 of these guys in a row. But not a problem. In no way an actual problem. The one issue here will be, can we search all 3 of these and make sure we get everything? See, this is an upper district area, so I don't want to go to a different area yet, and I probably want to go to the lower district because I started up in a higher district. The afflicted people don't seem particularly mentally affected too much. In fact, this disease almost feels like it's just giving them special powers. Speaking of being afflicted and having special powers, at some point I got scratched by a vampire and I need to, and I'm gaining more active effects. Let's see, and the only thing, I'm 40% weaker to fire, which I guess if I went and fought a dragon, that might be a problem, or a mage that's really powerful. Let's see, jump over here. I was watching somebody play a mod, and every time they jumped in the water, their clothes would come off, as if they were bathing or something. I guess I am going to the upper district. But that must have been part of the mod, because it certainly doesn't happen in the main part of the game, nor would I really want it to, because then you'd just be full of this huge hassle. Alright, forward ahead, forward ahead. There's another one over there. Here's a dwelling. There we go. There, that one started to vomit on me. A lot of the afflicted seem to have been thieves, because they're all a lot of lockpicks happening in this. So what's weird is we were over there and we had to go inside the building, and we're in this weird, this is a experiment, I suppose, of going inside the building and then coming out and having it be connected. But that also means that there probably is some extra loading screens in this section that shouldn't actually be there. There's a chest over here. Not too much that I actually want to take. Like dwindling fire. I'm gonna take that just in case I actually don't have a spell or an enchantment of that. it's highly unlikely that that's actually the issue. Here we have gold ore vein, so certainly not going to turn up a chance for gold. Gold is extremely rare in Skyrim. You very rarely need it, but it is also extremely rare. Seems like it also takes a long time to get anything from this because I'm banging on this and it's not handing me anything as far as the top left section says. Gold is a soft metal. In fact, you usually don't even mine for gold. You more blow up mountains and sift for gold, or you sift them out of rivers that go through caves. Well, is this broken? Because we've been sitting an incredibly long time now and it hasn't given me anything. Let's try this again. Well, it's not letting me mine for it at all now. Did we get any gold ore for that? Let's see. Down here with G. No, no gold ore.
We've stopped. What? Fine. What?
Come over here. You mine some gold ore.
No, not possible. That it?
Are there enemies around? Is that it? That seems waste. That's a shame. Well, if we found one gold ore vein, we might find another. Maybe. Seems like there aren't any enemies or anything. Though. To the lower districts we go. Seems like we're going from the lower districts to the upper districts to the lower districts over and over again. Well, at least I know I haven't been here before. Let's see, hallowed. We'll take that just in case. Again. And I was mostly last recording just trying to run through this whole thing as fast as possible. On a certain level, I guess I'm trying to run through the entire game of Skyrim as fast as possible. I'm just not doing a very good job of it. The game does not really work with you to accomplish that goal. It instead distracts you like crazy. And so you get no bonus for killing people using that booby trap. So that's actually a waste. Totally. That's where I think Skyrim could be improved, is if every action you took worked towards some of the goals in the game a little bit better. Like looting, for instance, if that turned up your perception or intelligence or something, making it become really, really valuable and useful to do something like that, to loot people, I think I'd appreciate that. And then, because you spend a ton of time actually looting in this game, and then activating traps should also increase in the intelligence level, and maybe it does, but those numbers aren't highlighted in the game, so you just kind of don't know. Take that arrow, and that was it. You're just left with an uncertainty, and you have so many other numbers to deal with. I would very much rather they simplify the magic down to just an intelligence score, and instead of the multiple scores they've got for different types of magics. But I don't know how you go backwards on a game like this either, because you'll certainly upset the hardcore fans of the Elder Scrolls series, but I bet in a lot of ways even Skyrim upset the hardcore fans, because it probably is more simplified than what Oblivion was. And I think it's probably the right choice to make simpler games, because now more games come out. This is interesting. I don't think I've seen this before. More games come out, more RPGs come out, and it's no longer the situation that that most video game players, because they're not kids anymore, have to rely on getting birthday or Christmas presents to be their only source of video games for the entire year. And because of that, simplified, shorter experiences that tell a better story, which the story here is just all over the place. Undeniably all over the place. I might keep this dwarven armor. Like, we haven't even really touched too much on the main story. We've just been doing quests and side quests, which hasn't really benefited us that much, other than we've experienced those areas and those small bits of storytelling. Clearly the game has decided I can handle multiple bad guys spawning. It's totally throwing multiple things at me now. 2-3 spiders at a time, 2-3 sentinels at a time. Let's see, what does this lever do? I hit this. Can I hit this one? Missed. Missed again. Missed again. Finally. You gotta kind of wait for him to turn at a right angle and start running towards you. Those people are done. And what's up here? Is this like a place to jump down? Seems like there's nothing else here. All sneakily hidden. No, nothing. I thought there might be a... There's a skeleton and a chest. And see, that skeleton being next to that chest is generally what Bethesda considers storytelling in their Skyrim game. And that's nothing. It's nothing verbalized. It's just somebody thought of a good backstory for placing a random skeleton somewhere. Let's try mining gold one more time. Hopefully it works this time. Look at Farkas, he's watching me. His eyeline must be pre-programmed to just follow, I guess, where my head is, if I was to guess. And so every time I do the animation of swinging downward to swing the pickaxe, which just doesn't seem like it's working, does it take like an incredible amount of time to mine even a single bar of gold? Is that the trick? So he's just nodding. This is way too long. If this is working as intended, this is way, way too long. Like, this is ridiculous. And there's no stat to improve this. The fact that this is in the game at all is ridiculous. If I was in charge of producing this game, I would say, somebody would come to me and say, let's put a mining mechanic in here where they have to actually mine. And I would say, no, don't spend any energy on that. Instead, have dead bodies that we're already going to fill the game with right in front of places that look like they will be mined, and have them holding ore. And it would be that so much simpler. And just say you don't have time to mine, or the pickaxes or items you don't pick up. It would be so much simpler to just pick up ore off dead bodies of people in mines, and ore lying around in other places, and instead of having this extra mechanic. Is it immersive? Is it realistic? Not super. I mean, it is breaking a little bit of the realism, but this is just boring. I'm literally not doing anything. I put the controller down. I'm just sitting here watching my character swing a pickaxe, and it's not even working. And I don't know why it's not working, other than maybe the game's just glitched. Which, more and more, we're starting to experience things like that, where it feels like the game is just glitched. And we're looking at G's, and there's nothing under G as far as gold ore. And I don't think there would be any other way to label it. And I don't think there would be a reason or an argument that could be made that vampires can't mine gold ore. That would be silly. No, the music tried to kick in, and I had already killed all the people. So we just get a small note. And now we're to the study. At least this is a new area. If he started doing fire on me, though, that would be problematic. Just vomit, a table, vomit, and a chest. Gold, skirmisher's draught. Open the door. Really not coming? It's like, can I hit these guys? No. But I can step on this. Alright, so I need to run here before he steps on it. Three arrows. Oil. Soul gem and bolts. I can't believe Farkas actually made it through there without setting off the booby trap. He has been in the past very bad about that. Let's see. I'll take that one. I'll take a gold. I wish you could just melt down gold coins to make gold. That would also work very well. Let me ask this guy.
I'll show you what I can about
We've
protecting
already trained
yourself.
ourselves. I was just making sure. And then we're back out to the lower district. Wow, we're going in such circles. So many load screens, too. Good thing I have an SSD. Otherwise, this would take a lot longer. So it's a big circular path we're doing where we're getting higher and higher. It looks like there's something over here. Yep. Let's see. Not worth it. I'm gonna have to make a little bit of a jump here. There we go. And over here we have some connections and a lot of fog. Over here we just have another chest. Good thing I came and looked. That was a nice amount of elements. I probably need to sell a bunch of my jewelry. Afflicted. Line them up for me, game. And he doesn't even get a single hit in. I wish there was a sort button. Like, just take arrows. Take things that are 0 weight. Take things that are under a certain weight to value. Bam. Just firing. I haven't gotten a lot of critical hits lately, which seems a little low considering I have the perk to get critical hits, and that should be really high. More and more I feel like the game is treating me very nice as far as pickups. As a blood-starved vampire, you are hated and feared. Embrace the shadows added. But see, that's not a quest or anything. It's a effect. Weakness to fire is 50%. And let's see. So we're getting all these active effects as a vampire, as long as it doesn't kill me. And there's no feed option, and I'm pretty sure there's a point where you could become a cannibal, and you can feed on the corpses. You certainly can do that in Fallout, at least Fallout 4 and Fallout 3, but seems as far as a vampire, there's less of an opportunity. And you would think if you were going to become a vampire and that was going to be a part of the game, they would give you that opportunity in the Dark Brotherhood, since that little girl was a vampire, and she almost certainly would have been totally cool with turning you into one too. I think they dropped the ball a lot there, because there was both a werewolf and a vampire, and it seems like you could certainly have gotten them to agree to give you any transformation you preferred. Man, this thing is hard to hit. Yeah, let's just come over here. Finally. Who's hitting me? This guy. Where'd you come from? My eyes are all red and glowing. So, ebony ore, gold ore, petty sin, soul gem. I suppose we could get in the water and see if this is deep water, but it's not, so forget that. Although I think I now have to come over here and start over. I'm still not happy with the whole Dwemer name convention. It seems very ridiculous to call half the things Dwemer and half the things Dwarven, or just not call everything Dwarven. Where's Farkas? Did I lose Farkas again? That'd be like number 9 or 10 if I'd actually lost him and had to go back and get him again. We never saw in any of the other Dwemer places designs quite like this either. This is a little bit different, with water coming down and this green stuff growing everywhere. So we are having a pretty unique experience in this cave. Well, cave structure, whatever you want to call it. Let's see, Quicksilver ore vein. Can I mine this? Will this give Farkas a chance to come find me? Is the game gonna give me anything for this? Seriously, is the game just bugged? Is it just totally bugged? Because we're not getting anything for this either. This is ridiculous. Maybe I can never mine again. Maybe the game has... Ooh, a Dwarven Centurion. This will be interesting. He's doing a decent amount of damage to me. I suppose maybe I was supposed to search around him. Let's see. Now, what do we want to put back? Apparel. Blue mage robes. We don't need that. Dwemer armor. We don't need that. Glass boots of strength. Let's see. Steel plate armor. There we go. I gotta be careful now. There's not much left. And see, there's no way to recharge this or activate that crossbow shot, it seems. Either there was some trigger I missed, didn't step on or something. We got these bats, but there's no reason to really fight the bats. And we've got more of these crossbolt guns, crossbows, whatever. Seems like you could almost get over the counter here and onto this building. Oh, you can. Is there anything over here though? No. Is there somebody behind me? Yep. Archery increased to level 99. It's going to be an interesting choice whether I want to go legendary on archery or not. I may just hold on to archery at level 99 for a while and then until at the very least I can make maybe a dragon bone longsword, and then we could play with that for a while. It's not really my style, but it kind of depends on whether I want to go legendary on heavy armor or not. Everything seems to be connecting to everything in this strange way. And we've lost our companion again. Maybe he'll come out when we find it. Will this guy talk to us, or is he just going to attack us? Nope.
I knew it.
This is the guy we're supposed to kill. And I gotta be careful about hitting him for real, because if I'm not careful, he's gonna take me down too much. This diamond, gold, key to the elevator, reality and other falsehoods, ring, necklace. Let's see. Arrows. Staff of zombies. We'll take that. Gloves. And can we hold that on? Hold on to that. He's dead. And I think we've got a book to read. So. Oh, we've already read that. Okay. All these spell tomes I was gonna take back to the house. What's over here? Nothing. No dragon shout or anything, it seems. Nor is it probably gonna give us the smith place, the forge that we're looking for. We're looking for a dwarven forge of some sort, and we don't know where it is. Guess I could go look it up if I got really desperate, but I'm not. I'm most definitely not that. We unlock this, and we search this chest. Cut. Let's see, embers, dwarven boots. I'll leave. And to Skyrim. My vampire blood does not like being out here. And yes, this is where we started, down at that door. And is there anything more over here? Nope. So this area is done. We need to fast travel back to this area. No other quest sent us this way. So we need to inhale the fumes and speak to Pyrite.
Well done, mortal. All things are in their order, and Orchendor roams the pits. His betrayal will be punished, and your obedience is rewarded.
So I want to hear it from his own mouth. Well, not really a mouth. What happens to the afflicted, and there's Farkas, he found us.
Did you leave any alive? The afflicted are mere vessels for my blessing. It will spread to others through their touch and my own.
I don't think I left any alive.
Another overseer will replace Orchendor when the time comes. For now, all is cleansed and ordered.
So he's happy. What happens now?
Go, seek your fate. I will be watching. And perhaps we will meet again afterwards.
So every time I deal with these Daedric gods, there's the threat of being taken to their version of heaven or hell,
Embrace
which is
order
usually hell.
and hard truth, mortal.
Your soul is getting claimed by these Daedric gods, so now probably the only cure is death. Probably, like, if we look, let's do this. Quests, Daedric quest done 8. There's like 15 of them. So,
How can I assist?
and he could tell me about pyrite, and I could steal the other things if I want to, but I don't really have a valuable reason why I'd want to. Bleeding crowns all over the place on this tree. Did we get our shield, weapon, or apparel? Let's see. Let's see, where is that shield? It's called the Spellbreaker. When blocking, creates a ward of protection against spells for up to 50 points. And it's a 64 armor versus whatever he's got. So, let's go to our Lakeview Manor. And we're going to have to do some sorting here. Disenchant whatever we can disenchant. Now, I wouldn't turn my kids into vampires or anything like that. That would be really nasty. All the doors are closed. And it's been a while. Let's see, I don't even have any food. It's kind of strange. Soul Gem, Petty Soul Gem, did the whole area, like, grand soul gems filled with grand souls. I kind of need them all, don't I? Like, let's see, 20 at least.
Mama, you're back.
There she is.
Could you give me an allowance?
Sure.
What? Seriously? No way. With this, I could buy everything in the market. Wow. Thanks.
So yeah, I don't think I should get rid of anything. And how many soul gems do I have? Couple. Silver necklace. Find something useful on it. Do that. Let's see. Grand soul. This one. Do that. Great souls. And do that. Enchanting is going up. Let's see. Common souls now. Still have several things to enchant. Doesn't really matter what I enchant or what I enchant it with, because none of these elements are really going to be things I use. It's just trying to use up all the items. Bracers is the last thing I have. And I can look at our weapon and maybe double check to make sure it's charged up. No, it's not. So we can recharge that. And I need more. Come on.
What can I do for you?
Let's see. Which one was I putting regular clothes in? Let's see. Fur bracers, fur shoes. Gloves. And that. I've got way too much jewelry. Way too much stuff I need to sell. Let's see. And is there anything else in this area worth like I could search these things. It seems like things have been replenished or respawned. Open these display cases and see all these empty satchels. Let's see. Over here, I can make a coffin. I guess we now know why this area is empty. It's specifically for a coffin. So, flawless sapphire allows us to build this thing. The only thing I need left is 2 gold and the amulet of Xenaroth. So do I have an amulet of Xenaroth? Not here. Do I have gold? 1 gold ore. We've almost got a full collection here. See if the smelter can smelt anything. Well, might as well smelt that and that. This empty barrel, this empty table. This is full of junk. Spellbreaker would need 2 dwarven metal ingots, but I can't improve metal magical things, and so then let's talk to Farkas.
Let's get going. What do you need to take?
Let's see. I want to look at his shield. It's at 70, block 40% more damage.
Let's
if I
go.
change that to Spellbreaker, it probably would be a better weapon. And coffin. I don't think I want to put a coffin in my kid's home anyways. That's just creepy. And let's see. I think I just left everything else that I wanted to leave in the other house. Really. So I think we just need to go to Whiterun and start selling things and buying things. Another run through
Good
Whiterun.
afternoon.
That seems like all we ever do in this
Someone who can
game.
get things. Looking to protect yourself or
Let's
deal
see.
some damage?
Buy all of this stuff, which they don't ever sell gold or. There. And then now we start selling weapons off. Bolts I don't need to sell immediately. That one we can sell. That one we can sell. That one we can sell. That we can sell. Steel arrows. Next is sell that one. Sell that. See, I think I was going to keep the fur stuff. Sell the glass boots. And glass boots of strength. Let's see. Nowhere close to it. Let's see. Gold, 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 gold. Jade. Necklace, 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 rings. Let's see. Spellbreaker. Potions. Drains magicka potion. We don't need a magicka poison. Deadly poison, it does 65. I have 5 of those. Lockpicking, strength, vigor. We don't need giveness. Not really needed. Pickpocketing. Not really needed. True shot. Enchanters, we need a lotus extract and paralysis poison. Both of which I need to just put away. Enduring invisibility. I really don't need it. Extreme health. Extreme magicka health. Strength. Ultimate health means we don't need that one. Vigorous healing. We don't need those. Stamina. Light armor skill for 15 points not needed. Regeneration not needed. Stamina, poison. And this one does 50, where this deadly poison does 65, so we can sell that. Oh, I had so many books too. Let's go and sell one of those and one of those. And let's see, the spell books were things I was actually going to leave at the other house. Miscellaneous. Sell bowls. Cast iron pots. Dwemer, dynamo core. I'll hold on to that just in case I don't have it. And same is true with charcoal. How heavy is a diamond? I wonder. That is an interesting idea. Let's see. Where are the pieces of the, like, soul gem fragments? Just sell all of those. Wooden bowls. Wooden plates. We'll sell that. And they must have put out a patch in the game because it's not showing me things I can't sell anymore.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Let's talk to Farkas and get all of the things he has. As far as things that I can craft. And let's craft it all right here.
What do you need to take?
So all of these, all of these, all of these, all of these, all of this, and this.
Let's go.
And I don't believe he had any ore, so that solves that issue. And I'm totally overburdened, but that's fine. That is perfectly fine. We don't really need any building material right now. We can make orcish things using ore calcium ingots and firewood for orcish arrows. I wish I could actually do that. If there was only a way to buy firewood, that would be really, really nice. Do I want to make gauntlets or a great sword or a helmet? Let's see. Mace, shield. Try to see what would use the iron ingots the least and the orichalcum the most. I guess the warhammer. We'll make several of those. And then that. And then that's orcish things. Dwarven. Now, like, if I was gonna make a full set of dwarven armor, that wouldn't be a terrible thought. See, dwarven dagger, again, might be the best. Or let's do armor, and then daggers. Leather is just leather stuff, so we want to do steel first. Get rid of the steel ingots. Steel daggers. Smithing up to 57. Can't do anything with Imperial. Can do something with Studded. Or I could do iron. And I think with just 5 iron ingots, I'm fine with leaving things alone. And I can certainly make leather things. So I need to use a lot of leather or make a lot of leather strips. Let's see. I just need to make a lot of leather strips. I
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
realize.
More inside.
1, 2, 3, 4. We trade off about 30 of our 90, so we'll get down to 60.
I don't aim to be the best in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor.
I'm messing up
Mansfield,
her audio as I'm talking
all
to
I
her.
ask is a fair chance.
Let's see. Is this really moving us up to increase it to superior? No, not really. So I'm better off just making leather armor. Making bracers because I made too many leather strips here. Alright. And so we're just crafting all this stuff, and we may end up just having to ditch it. Just totally get rid of it. Nothing can be improved. Maybe I've been playing the game wrong the whole
Welcome
time.
to War Maiden, the
Maybe
finest
this is
weapons
what
in
I
armor.
should have been doing the whole time. Is purchasing all these items and then going right outside, crafting it all, and selling it. Like dwarven armor. Leather armor. Leather armor superior, leather braces, leather helmet, steel armor. Let's see. How much would that be? That much. Like, was I gonna get rid of or keep the fur? I think I'm just gonna keep the fur. So I didn't think dwarven bolts. We'll sell that for 56 and sell one more for 10. There we go.
Good doing business with you.
Still a vampire.
Have you met my father? He was the steward up at Dragon's Reach when Baldrige was Jarl.
Silver, steel, and iron. And forge. Let's see. And I feel like I'm probably cool to make a emerald necklace here. So let's do that too. Emerald necklace, emerald necklace. Geez, how many did I have? So then the next one would be the 380 jeweled necklace. And then the next most expensive one is 260 for a ruby ring. Then the next most expensive one is 180 for an amethyst ring. And then the next expensive one is a garnet ring. And then the next expensive one is a silver necklace by itself. I had a lot of silver. So that's a lot of jewelry there. Orcish armor. But there were Calcan ingots. Dwarven armor. With that. Before we make leather things, let's make sure we can't make something else. Let's see. That studded. And then do I just want iron daggers with leather strips? No, I'll save my iron and go back to leather. Something that uses a lot of leather strips. I have no weapons I suspect I could improve. Well, maybe I can. And I don't think I can improve anything here. Wow, can. But this firewood, man. So how much? I'm just over a little bit. So maybe I can
What is it?
trade some things.
What do you need to take?
And usually I give them really heavy items, but I'm starting to think maybe I'll just give them really expensive items. Chromium ingots, he's still got a bunch of those. Ebony ingots. Gold ore. Iron ingots. Leather. Moonstone ore. Quicksilver, refined malachite. There's a lot of stuff obviously I just don't have the ability to craft yet, which honestly I made a mistake in not leveling up just now and seeing if I could craft them, but not a big deal.
What do you need?
It's so much a better
you're an
situation
alchemist, then.
that we should have just started this way with the ability to sell everything to every store. Because remember, it took hours and hours to have that. Before then, we were limited to specifically only selling alchemy items to the alchemy store and smithing items to the smithing store, and just constantly having to move around to do that. I've got so much gold and stuff. Real problem running into finding people
Come
with
back
gold.
anytime if you need a remedy.
Alright,
You
let's
look rather pale.
and here we run again. Doesn't seem like we'll ever get Skyrim back to the way it was, as far as Whiterun. Guess it doesn't matter. There might be quests. If my first thought didn't work, there probably is a better system. I could do, where I could go to every Jarl in every city and just ask him for side quests.
Come to
And
So you wish
that
to
would
master the
probably
arcane
work just as well, if not better, than fast traveling to every location and just running around. Dagger. War axe, warhammer, daggers. Alright. So let's sell things as we go down them, and let's try to get rid of silver things. Stream alchemy 22%, flame suppression 50%. Probably should be wearing that. Major sneaking is 25%. Weapons and armor can be improved 25%. Health regenerated by 20%. One-handed by 30%. Destruction, don't need that. Minor health. Peerless alteration, not needed. 20% faster. And he's only got 14 things to sell. So, we'll sell 14 here.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Jump over here. I don't know how long I've been going, because ever since I got my new phone, I've not set it up the way it was working before. There we go. So it turns off when it shouldn't.
Whiterun belongs to the true sons of Skyrim. Just gods be praised.
Alright. So I'm gonna purchase everything from this guy. And then not worry about selling anything. We are then going to level up. Take stamina again. Our health and our magicka have both been reduced, I assume, by being part of being a vampire. And I'm just gonna go to smithing. So for 60 points I can increase magical things, or it would take 80 to go to the ebony, or I go this way and I improve elven. And I think I probably need this more than I need the other thing.
Let's get going. I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
There we go.
What do you need to take?
Take this back. This back. This. 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 Let's see. There was something else I think I wanted to take from him, but oh, the gold, of course, the 20,000 gold I just gave him.
Let's go.
There we go. So, time to craft. Using the Skyforge, which theoretically would allow me to make better things anyways. No chitin or anything like that, though. Still nowhere close to that. I'm out of silver. Don't have steel to make Daedric. I don't have orichalcum to make this, but elven I do have. So, elven armor and elven dagger. And dwarven, nope. Leather, let's see. Bunch of leather braces. Steel. Don't have any steel. Imperial. Studded iron. How much iron do I have? And then Draugr. I would need steel stuff to make Draugr too. There we go. Smithing increased to 65. And hopefully next level I'll be good.
Whiterun belongs to the true sons. Gods be praised.
So now we start selling him things. Elven armor. And none of the gold stuff first. Leather bracers. And let's see, weapons now. Dagger. Iron daggers. Did I really sell all of them? The things I've crafted. Alright. Health regenerates 20% faster. Let's sell that. One-handed attacks do 30% more damage. Let's get rid of that. Health regenerates 20% faster. Stamina regenerates 50% faster. Just a bunch of silver amethyst rings. So, items now. We're at 371. And when I look at what I have, I'm at 80,000. Let's see, strange amulet. We still need to sell that. Several golden things need to be sold. Fur shoes and all of that. I think I might just be good enough position to not have to worry too much about it. And yes, I need to do an alchemy run. Do I have enough time to do one right now? Yes, I need to put the books up. Let's see. I think, yeah, I guess it would be not too big of a deal to make a quick trip back to our secondary house. Which is where? Maybe I should sleep in the coffin. That's an interesting thought. And here's Shadow Mirror. Like, maybe if I sleep in the coffin, then something will happen. And look for fish. Seems like the fish only come out during certain times of the day. Or the slaughterfish eat them all. I think I may have put a lot of fish in there, though. On accident or through a glitch. Use chopping block to make more firewood. Oh, kind of wish I could. Alright. So, here we are. And we want to start putting things like that we can get rid of in this collection. This is just all stuff that at some distant point in the future I'm going to send back to the other house. And then there's several other things I need to sell. Scrolls. 2 go away. And then lotus extract. We were keeping all that. Paralysis potion and poison and paralysis. That's what I was getting rid of too. And 4 bracers. And then all this gold and silver stuff I just want to sell. Spellbreaker. He's got a weight of 12 right now. And he's not quite as good as ours. But I want to hold on to him. And why do I have so much weight on me still? That's getting weird. Like, what is so heavy? You know, it's just all the mining stuff. And so, is there any mining stuff? Gold ingot. We still need nails, glass, refined moonstone, and an iron ingot. Come over here. Refined moonstone, iron ingot. And I think everything else is in this other section. Getting a disenchanting station built. Let's see, I just need nails and glass. It's one little thing I don't have to deal with anymore. There we go. Arcane Enchanter. There's probably a decent amount of things I could enchant. So just put the glass away and the nails away. And let's see, down to the cellar. What do I need over here to make any of these things? Several things. And is there something in here that I can't make things with anymore? Ebony in particular. Let's see. So smelting is done. And then smithing. Like, no silver or gold. Orcish bow would be through orichalcum. Can I do any of that without an iron? Let's see. 290, 75. The helmet is worth 500. Elven bow. I can make one of those. Can't do anything with dwarven. Can't do anything with leather. Can't do anything with steel. I think mostly probably because I just am out of leather. And can't do any more of that. So here goes the ores. If I have any. Let's see. That one's an ore. That one's an ore. That one's an ore. That's an ore. And all that. And here's several more things that shouldn't be down there. But whatever. All the chromium, all the ebony, all of the, what else, leather strips, malachite ore, shouldn't be in there, quicksilver, malachite, Come on, find the ores really quickly now. There we go. And where does that put us now? That puts us at 174, and we are set nicely. So I think next recording we're going to sleep in the coffin and just see what happens. Otherwise, we are doing what? Liberating Skyrim. I guess we need to get back to doing that since there's nothing else to do, at least for until we start doing the main game. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And finally, down below in the description box, I have links to all my social media sites. Follow and friend me on all of those. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.